Basic premise you'd expect. Humanity starts poking like a monkey at a microwave at some stuff they don't really understand, and this is what happens. Hello and welcome. Pony here with Grogan Games, bringing you just a quick snapshot, a look into the long journey home. Now, I've been kind of keeping an eye on this on some channels on YouTube, and watched a few people played it, was really intrigued, and I'm way late to the party, but hey, it's definitely one that I want to play, one I want to try, and just kind of give you guys a look, see if you're interested in playing it. It's got its limitations, and there's a few things I don't like about it. I've put about an hour, maybe a little more into it, so let's go ahead and start a whole new mission. Alright, for our crew, you've got your choice. You've got an archaeologist, a test pilot, engineer, botanist, theoretical physicist, civilian observer, corporate executive, mission planner, researcher, and an astronaut. Now, during my little test play, I accidentally sold the theoretical physicist into slavery with an alien race. So I'm going to pick a real safe loadout because I'm not very good at this. So we're going to take a test pilot. Definitely want that. Need an engineer because stuff needs to get fixed. An astronaut just in general. Hey, we're going in space. And I would honestly say, is there not a doctor? I thought there was a doctor. We need a doctor, like a true to life doctor. Researcher, corporate executive, civilian observer. You know what? Let's bring a civvy. Screw it, man. What's the worst that can happen? All right, we're gonna grab our ship. They give you 3 to start with, and they're all kind of one's more. I'll just show you. So the endurance here is a whole lot of device slots. It's got a whole lot of fuel, hull, and cargo. Discovery is kind of more of your maneuverability, device slots, and jump range. Ulysses is kind of an all-around, so we're going to pick the Ulysses. This is just real quick. You can change your color scheme, and I don't even know which way I'm going to go about this. Let's do that. That looks cool. Cool. And you got the same thing with your landers, 3 landers. You got Odyssey, Serenity, which is kind of your all-around, and then you've got Pathfinder. We're going to pick Serenity and just go with that. It looks like a regular lunar lander. Now, this is procedurally generated, so if you guys want to join along, we're going to play in Ponyland. If you guys want to try this seat out for yourself. And let's go. We've got our story mode. It's cool. We'll do start from Earth, strictly because you guys, it just show you the first parts here. So we're going to lift off by pointing above your lander and using thrust. All right, pretty easy stuff.
9. Ignition sequence start.
All right. So this is the last crew member heading up to join our ship, and we're just gonna click. We're just gonna click the left mouse button, and it's gonna follow the mouse whichever way we go. And this is probably works better with a controller, and I could break out a controller, but really trying to show you too much. Just kind of a general. This is what the game looks like. This is how it plays. Again, I'm late to the party. Everybody's already done this, right? So now we need to visit the mining colony on Mars, so we're going to go prograde, and just like we did with the shuttle, so use thrust to accelerate, boom, and reduce speed, turn your ship against trajectory thrust, and you can use your mini-map, which is up here on the top right, and that'll let you know kind of how to do it. So you can hold space when you're in an orbital ring. That should get us pretty close. Alright, so boost similar to thrust. It's saying, hey, if you've got to change your trajectory, you use that boost with the right click, which I'm not trying to do. I'm okay with kind of just cruising along and making small orbital adjustments here. Let's look at our mini map and just keep burning. I think this is what, like normal, anti-normal? I don't remember, guys. I am not very good at video games. Not Kerbal Space Program. Alright, so you can kind of see the gravity well. So we're going to go retrograde, kind of bring our stuff in a little bit here. And once we get, alright, so yeah, use thrust to point your trajectory towards planet. Again, don't hit the planet, what they're saying. Cannot go in orbit if you're traveling too fast. Pretty simple stuff. So we're going to continue to decelerate. There we go. We should be able to engage our autopilot right about here and steer orbit in the outer ring and hold space or shift. It'll tell us in a minute. I'm just clicking through this again. Yeah, autopilot, boom. So the ship's going to go ahead and automatically burn. Excellent. We've got to hit the Q key to land at the marked target. We're going to have to adjust that once we get back in. So I'm going to go ahead and start burning, and you notice we come in with a whole bunch of lateral thrust. You can look at the right, and the gravity of the planet affects that. So we're trying to cut down our horizontal speed while not getting too crazy on our vertical speed. And Mars is pretty much one of the easiest planets to land on, and I'm probably still going to manage to ding the crap out of my lander. And no, over this way, over this way. Yeah, I burn a lot of fuel. You guys are probably looking at me going like, does he ever have any fuel left? No, and the answer is no. No, I do not have any fuel left. Fuel? I don't drive a Prius. There we go. Alright, press W to investigate location. You go into the log screens and you'll get to talk to people. So they're giving us a big EM tank for the jump drive. Cool, we got that. And they're going to give us a shield generator as well. And this will kind of show you just the quick down and dirty for the beginning of the game. Continue, we don't care. And now we're just going to lift off. Yes. Bye-bye, Red Planet. Bye-bye. While absolutely gorgeous, this game can get a little repetitive because it's a lot of doing all of this and landing on places and drilling and doing. So now we're going to open the ship menu and go to the laboratory. Okay, investigate items, blah, 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 blah. You guys can pause and read that stuff if you care. I'm kind of figuring you guys want to do your own tutorial stuff. So the ISA shielding, so I can handle that. I think I can get it working. Yeah, we're not giving it to the civilian. No. So this is our engineer. She is totally going to install that. Alright, so we've also got the EM fuel tank refill. And I think either the astronaut or the engineer could handle it pretty well. I think just, screw it. Civilian, you do it. Alright, cool. Civilian did it and didn't kill us all. So we can also go to the lander here, and we can check it out. And it's crucial to mission success, don't jeopardize. It's got all these little subcomponents that can become damaged that you kind of got to prioritize. Quarters, who do we... Okay, assess crew status, select lander pilot. This is where we want. 5 ailments mean death. Use items to fix them. She is the lander pilot at the moment. I want my test pilot as the lander pilot. That's the only thing that makes sense in my mind. So let's go ahead... Oh, wrong button. Back out of here. And now we hold thrust and boost to engage the drive. Thrust and boost, and we're just going to go, baby, burn, baby, burn. Here we go. And our first jump. Look, I can't stay quiet during the cutscene. You know, this is just... It's cool, but it's, you know, the basic premise you'd expect. Humanity starts poking like a monkey at a microwave at some stuff they don't really understand, and this is what happens. This is what happens when you start poking around crap you don't really understand. And you send 4 innocent people off to the middle of who knows where. Yay! So now it's going to tell us that we jumped amazingly far from Earth. And as the title implies, as you can probably guess, the idea is to get home. Kind of. Oh, yeah, so Alessandra here has a concussion. So let's go ahead and look. She's got a concussion. We can heal her up, but I'm not going to waste the med kit right now. So we got to follow the white arrow on the screen to the jamming signal. Use your... Okay, so point to rotate, apply thrust to move. Pretty simple stuff. It's actually really easy to get greedy, and I apologize if I'm like smacking my chops on the mic. I'm going to try to edit that stuff out. If I'm unable to, then this may just be a poorly edited video, because I don't want to smack my chops on this, but I don't know what it is. I think my recording room... I changed recording rooms, and it's considerably warmer, and I'm not particularly used to that. So I guess I need to start carrying like a glass of water with me or something when I come in here to record. I don't really know. But as we're coming around to the source of the jamming signal, we're going to get our first kind of introduction into when you go into places and interact with things. So we're going to slide around here. Okay, Malcolm, woohoo, boy, things sight to see. Can you... Alright, we are receiving you, Malcolm. Yes. Copy that. Beginning exploration of the sphere. Everything's built to much bigger than human scale. Okay, you guys can pause and read this. I'm not going to read it to you. Signal should we send? I like that one. Exclamation equals question mark. Kind of. Alright, so it's going and doing stuff. Do we want to plug this thing into our systems? Why not? Alien technology is plug it right in our ship. Alright, cool. Send the code. Who cares? The door's curling open like a flower made of aluminum. Aluminium. Okay, so yep. You guys can pause and read it if you care. We get a keystone, which, again, I haven't figured out what it's for. I'm sure at some point it's going to be important. So the hum is gone, and we can now leave. So we're going to go ahead and point the other direction. I'm a terrible ship pilot. And this is why I suck at video games. It's so bad. I don't even know why I bother, man. I really don't. You guys see that? I about wrecked our ship. Like, straight at the beginning, just about wrecked our freaking ship. It's pretty ridiculous. But we're going to go ahead and get through this, because, yeah, you got to hold both before you can leave, but what's going to end up happening is there'll be a gigantic chunk. Yes, I know, game. Hold that and that. I got it. Yeah, there'll be a gigantic chunk as soon as I go to charge. And we're clear, so let's charge and go. Alright, so now we've got to adjust our orbital velocity somewhere. So let's not burn up too much fuel. Let's come along to whatever this is. Alright, so we're not looking... Oh, we need to speed up. We need to speed up. And we need to start burning in the retrograde. We need to start burning in the retrograde. Burn in the retrograde. Alright, autopilot. Now we're going to check out the planet. Okay, so you get a mission forecast. Says it's harmless, it's rock, average gravity. That's kind of important. Temperature subarctic, so your thermal systems on your lander, if they fail, that can be a problem. Let's go ahead. It's got carbonates, which is what's used for jump fuel. Malcolm Winters will be our lander pilot, and he is okay, so let's do it. Let's knock out a quick drill on this planet just to see what that's like. Come careening into the ground. So I'm going to try to kill off my vertical before I try to kill off my horizontal. So I want my vertical speed to come down. All right, let's get rid of some of this freaking... All right, so there's a red thing, which I think means people are here. See, too greedy. Way too greedy. Way too greedy. Way too greedy. Way too greedy. Bursts. Let's talk. Attention is like traction. You only have so much of it. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. Alright, so let's check this out. Let's visit. Alright, so it's an ancient forest, been dead for a long time. The wood is so rotten I can push my hand through any of these trees. It comes back covered with what looks like tar, not a single bug or leaf or shoot to be seen. He's going to get infected. Alright, so we've discovered an interesting looking plant. Scanner gives the scientific name. I'm not going to pronounce you. He's going to bring up a sample. Alright, yeah, let's take it. What's the worst that can happen, right? Let's go check out these deposits. Again, we're going to make every attempt to not do any more damage to our ship than we've already done. And I know I'm probably burning a ton of fuel. Alright, so this is an example of the mining here. Alright, that turned out pretty well. So we're going to hold space to drill. You're going to watch this bar go, and I think what it means is the further down you go, the more chance there is. As we get to the red, you can damage. Alright, so we're starting to damage our module. So it's kind of how bad do we need the carbonates, right? So we're going to grab another one, two, let's grab one more. Alright, we're done. We took a little bit of damage to our lander, but we've gotten pretty much all I care to get out of there, which is great. And we're going to go gonna kind of figure out whether I feel like doing an exploration of this system or just start jumping like a crazy man. Try to get us some encounters. So we're gonna go ahead and leave here. But I gotta kind of remember what the outlay of this system is. So we're just gonna burn in this direction. There's a sun that direction. There's some things orbiting by the sun, so let's keep our trajectory away from the sun. There's another planet here. Let's start burning off some burn velocity. Burn the velocity. Yeah, this was a pretty rough burn. I probably should be using my boosters. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in towards that planet there. This is like some really terrible curbling, guys. Alright. Really terrible. Let's go ahead, and there we go. There we go. It looks like we'll be able to engage the autopilot just in time. Yep. Looks good. Looks good. All right. So we've got a harmless forecast, rock, average, temperate, moderate. Yeah, convection, that screws you because that's the wind, man, and that will absolutely trash you. So let's go ahead and land on it. I love the cutscenes, but they do get a little old after after some time, I would say. So we're going to kill off our vertical velocity first and not be idiots about it. Alright, so let's kill off that vertical. Alright, our vertical speed's good. Let's start burning against that horizontal. Alright, let's keep it. Alright. We're starting to... There we go. Again, with a controller, this probably works a lot better. Alright. Just gotta, like, think and talk and swallow and not cough. Like, oh my god. Alright, this is gonna be terrible. Because, by the way, you gotta collect this while in flight. And this is your just general scooting around fuel for your ships. Oh, man, I don't know what my fuel's at. 83%. Okay, alright. Alright, we got, what, 1 unit of hydrogen? 2 units of hydrogen? We're gonna settle out with 3 units of hydrogen, just to make us feel better. Alright, we've got hydrogen. Whew, now we're gonna go get some of the just regular metals. It'll be like an aluminum or an iron or a nickel. So some of your more base metals, and I don't know what I'm talking about. If I was actually not commentating, I could remark upon their locations. What are they, ferrous metals? Is that how they're known? Somebody correct me. I think so. We got aluminum over here. Are they ferrous metals? I don't know. I cannot commentate in science. At the same time, oh, you see the convection is kind of doing me dirty here. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drill. We're going to try to get 6 units of this aluminum if we can, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like 3 is all we're going to get. So let's take the 3. I don't want to do more damage than I have to. I guess we can grab a little jump fuel. I mean, we're here. We're running a little low on fuel, about 50%. This is still better than a lot of times I've landed. Alright, one more. Oh, I got greedy. Alright, we'll take the hit. Come on, just one more. Oh, alright, screw you. I'm not fighting with it. Let's get out of Dodge. And get back to the ship. Alright, so we're back on the ship. We've got our stuff, so we can go into the bay here. So, resources. And this is going to tell me exactly what I'm about to show you. So, life support, EM, metals can be done. Refinery is less efficient than finding parts, blah, blah, blah. So, we've got all this hydrogen we can use to convert back to fuel. And boom, boom. And boom, we got full fuel. We can refill our EM drive here, but we don't need to at the moment. We can repair the ship or the lander. I'm starting to think repairing the lander is going to be our better bet. So we slap one into there. We'll slap one into there, and we'll call that good. Refinery repair bench are working. Awesome. They're happy. They're happy with us. So, oh, wrong button. I'm so good at that. All right, and now we are on the long journey home. Let's just jump. Let's jump and see what's what. Go somewhere, do something, be somebody. Donbass. Alright, let's go to Fremount? Yellow Dwarf. We may just jump through a lot of these until we get an encounter with an alien race. Just show you that. Pretty excited to show you guys an alien race. Alright, so let's see if we can make this tin can. Pick a bunk! Scatter rough some stuff around. Alright, I think we have somebody following us. So let's slow. Alright, so this is going to be our encounter. Interception. Oh, and they look so friendly, don't they? Yeah, let's hope they don't shoot. Alright, so we can hit W to answer the call. Oh, okay. So, too many things do, too many. Yes, you with the interesting flesh. We have a proposition. Our favorite consort demands a new slave. We will pay you to spare us the inconvenience. Simple matter. Yes, by the way, this is exactly how I end up dealing with these clowns, is how I ended up selling my physicist into slavery by accident. So what they're asking, I guess, is we're going to take this Gluck guy, and we're going to take him somewhere. So let's take him. You'll find my consort here. Do not speak. Don't speak to the critter. So you can go either way, right? Wait your own delivery, blah, blah, blah. So let's go ahead and get out of here. We could shoot at him, but I don't think I really want to pick a fight with these guys just yet. So now we can actually, I think, check our map. And I'm a little behind on this right here, guys, because pretty sure if we check our map, it'll show us where we need to go to bring this guy. So let's go ahead and just drag this guy with us, do a jump. It's really good about marking things. So right here, probably. I would assume, if I was a betting man, that we're taking this guy somewhere in that direction. So let's go here, Groombridge. Let's see what is in Groombridge. That looks like one of their stations up around orbiting that moon. So let's go ahead and head over to the station. We'll do the asteroid belt, or the little Group O asteroids. Oh, we've got another interception. And that is like the Magic School Bus of space. Oh my god. Alright, so let's... Oh, his shields are up. Crap. Oh. In the name of the Lost King, due to rid this galaxy thieves, slavery, open your hold. If we open our hold, he's gonna see. Yeah, why not? Scanning prisoner. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get out of Dodge. Oh, we are so dead. Oh, we're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. I'm stuck on him. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. The first. Oh man. Oh. We're gone. We're gone. Okay, bye. Wow. Yeah, so that was a bad move on my part. I should have reversed direction when I realized that life was going to be bad. These guys. I'm guessing this is where... That's a starport. I don't know where our quest is. This is not good. Is there anything to tell me where the quest goes? You know, I should probably be a little more familiar with the UI on this game if I'm going to show you how to play the game, right? So let's hope that we don't run back into another one of these clowns. Alright, so let's burn towards this asteroid field. If that's another one of those dudes, we are so screwed. Alright, so we can scoop EM from stars. Okay. Emergency measure. Okay. Okay, low radiation stars is better. We've got EM fuel, so let's just take a moment, use the last bit of that. Let's use all of our carbon. We got one jump left. Oh, well, somewhere around a jump. Alright, so we've got 2 jumps to do, and hopefully wrong button yet again. That was not pretty. That was not pretty. I've never had anything like that happen before, and I figured it was going to be guns blazing any way I did it. Now you notice there's 2 triangles on the screen. That's the direction of my stuff that I'm hunting, which will be ore. Ooh, and these rocks have a habit of closing in on you. I did notice that. It was kind of frustrating because, yeah, see that right there? That's generally where the asteroid you're looking for is in the middle of, which is kind of frustrating. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. What am I supposed to do about that? And then getting out of this asteroid field can be a huge pain. We'll go ahead and power up our weapons. Get our weapons going. Alright, there we go. All the weapons are charged and ready. So now all we got to do is pull alongside of one of these things and fire, fire, fire. It's that easy. So spacebar does your firing, and you can tell the asteroids you're shooting at because they look like they're infected with like huge bulbous things. Just, you know, oh, it is what it is. And, I could have picked a better texture, I think, but really? I don't know why it shot out of both sides. That's kind of silly. It's a little silly. I don't think there's any... Oh, the other asteroid's right there. Oh, yeah, it was silly. Silly of me. Alright, so we got silicates, which is great, but not really what I need. So, let's hope there's a little bit of some standard metals. Shoot. Alright, here, we're going to that thing I was telling you about, where they want you to shoot the gap between 2. Oh! Woo! Now we either have to sit here and wait while these collide, or be... Well, just, you gotta be patient or leave it, right? I don't know how patient I'm feeling considering the gigantic ass-kicking we just took. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll open my hold. Maybe honesty is the best policy here, which is not the case when dealing with an alien race of clowns that want to kill you and be mad at you. I mean, come on, dude. If I didn't take that slave, I could have ended up... Oh, see, this is why we can't have nice things. This is exactly why we can't have nice things. Because people like me run ships into freaking rocks. Let's just hope I am not the reason and the hope for humanity. If I'm the reason and hope for humanity to get out of some jacked up situation like this, we are so screwed. We are beyond screwed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was kind of a quick snapshot at the Long Journey Home. I'm going to put a link in the description to its location on the Steam store. If it's something you guys are interested in playing, go ahead and pick it up. This is, again, just the initial beginning part of the game. Something you like is something you like. If not, it's not. But until next time, this is Pony here with Grogan Games, signing out.